Hi Dreamers, this is DJ with Dreaming Joy 1111. I want to do a quick introduction about myself and my abilities before I get started on today's dream. I'm a Dreamwalker, empath, and intuitive. I have the ability to go into other people's dreams, and I can only do this if you call out to me or if Spirit allows it. In these dreams, I am able to see the dream or the experience from your first person point of view and also from my third person point of view. This gives me a unique insight on what is going on or what is about to happen. I can see clairvoyant dreams where the dreams is about a real event that has not happened yet. I can see things that occurred in the past, and I can tell in a dream if it is a past life dream or just a jumble of things your subconscious is trying to tell you. I've been honing my abilities and learning about dreams and dream meanings for more than 30 years now. I can also astral project, and in the future I may share some of those experiences on this channel. I also get messages in my meditations, which I will also share on this channel if I think that it is for someone's higher good. Please help these messages spread so we can grow the channel and reach more people who need to know what their dreams are trying to tell them. I'd really love it if you subscribe to the channel. If these messages are helpful, please like the video and share with anyone you think needs to hear it. I do ask that you don't tag people on social media posts, even if the dream message is a perfect match for them. If you tag them, then their other friends and family and contacts might see it too. This could cause problems for your friend. It's better instead to share a link through text message, or you could DM it. That way they can decide in private how the message resonates with them. I do private dream interpretation videos for $20 if you are interested. Check out the description box for more information and helpful links. I will timestamp all videos, so if in the future you don't want to listen to this introduction, you can just click past it and get to the part that you're interested in. So now let's talk about the dream that I had last night. This is a dream that one of you called me into. Last night in your dream, you were on a bus. Everyone was an adult, but it looked like an old school bus with bench seating. You didn't know anyone on the bus, but you seemed to be concerned about what they thought of you. I guess it would be similar to being a new student and getting on a bus with other kids that already knew each other. So you didn't recognize them, but you knew them. You knew these people were your peers, but you didn't recognize any of their faces, so they were new to you. Anyways, as the bus began to drive, you looked out the window. That's when you saw it, the most beautiful thing. It was the sun and the moon together. They were right next to each other in the clear morning sky, and they were really big. In fact, they were unbelievably big, as if they had both moved much closer to the earth. You made a big scene trying to get everyone's attention. All the other people on the bus looked out the window, but they saw nothing. It was a normal sky for them. They all looked at you like you were crazy. You started to apologize, and you told them that your eyes must be fuzzy from being so tired. You looked out the window again, and you saw that the huge, beautiful moon and the sun were getting closer together, as if they were going to crash into each other. You could feel the significance of that moment, but no one else could. You were also very worried about needing to explain yourself to any of them. That's when I woke up. So let's look at some of the different symbols in the dream and what they mean. Dreaming of being on a school bus could be a sign that you want freedom and adventure. It could be the need to explore new things if you are feeling stagnant in your waking life. It is also a sign that you are about to go on an important life journey. It could be a sign that you need to mature more in your life or a certain life situation. It may also be a sign of anxiety about lack of direction in one's life or not knowing which way to go for a specific situation in your life. Dreaming of the sun and the moon together can be a sign that you have inner balance or that you need balance within. You may need more balance between different parts of you, like your inner self and your outer self. It may mean that there will be problems with family life. So this could be sort of a premonition, like you may know that something is going to happen with your family or possibly a marriage that is falling apart. Dreaming of the sun and moon colliding into each other may be a sign of conflict with family or people at work. This could also be about an inner transformation that is taking place, whether you're aware of it or not. The dream meaning behind all of the people on the bus that you knew but didn't recognize is that they are different versions of you. Each one of them is a part of you that you are either not giving attention to or don't recognize anymore. They could also be parts of you that are only just now developing. So now let's take a look at the tarot cards, what they say about the dream. I'm going to use the Crow Tarot today. Knight of Wands, the High Priestess, Six of Swords, Four of Pentacles, Seven of Wands, and the Knight of Cups. And the Moon under the deck. All right. The Knight of Wands is about hasty, quick choices. You can see that it looks like the horse here is moving fast. This is one of the faster moving knights in the deck. It is about passion and fast movement. This card is good for people who love a challenge. Wands are about passion also. The High Priestess is about mystery, intuition, and an inner knowing. You may be discovering some truths right now that you might have been feeling for a while, possibly. Sometimes the High Priestess can come up when you are keeping some secrets. The Six of Swords. It's about moving on to calmer waters. If you're feeling like things are a little overwhelming, the Six of Wands is about moving on to more peaceful places. This makes sense if you think about possible inner conflict that you may be having. If you're seeking more balance, you would need to leave behind what's not working for you. The Four of Pentacles. It's about holding on to people or money or something else. You might be holding on to it tightly. Sometimes this is necessary, like with money. You may need to save up for a trip or unexpected expenses. On the other hand, you may be holding on to relationships that are doing more harm than good. The Seven of Wands is about it's like a defensive card. You may need to be speaking up more, or you might find yourself fighting for what you know is right, standing your ground. The Knight of Cups is often a proposal of love. And it doesn't necessarily mean like a proposal in marriage, just, here I am. I have feelings for you. It may be a new love or someone you already know. It could also be a card that says you're following your heart. You're going in the direction that your heart wants you to go. And that may not have anything to do with somebody else. Under the deck, we see the moon. Very fitting, I would say. This is about your intuitions, really. There is something inside you. Pay more attention to your dreams. That's what the moon card is telling you. I'm going to want to pull some of the Crow Oracle cards to go with the Crow Tarot. We get territory. It's interesting. And night. And we have fear under the deck. Kind of makes me wonder what you're afraid of. Now I want to go over some of my thoughts on your dream. I want to go over some of the things that I felt, just to give some more clarity, try to wrap everything together. I feel like when you got on the bus, you were reluctant to get on the bus. It was almost like, well, I guess I don't have a choice. I also felt like you were very concerned about the way these people felt about you, to the point that you would have rather apologized for seeing what you saw rather than having them think you were crazy. I think the bus was about a journey that you have been taking and keeping it to yourself. I feel intuitively like this journey, this newness, is taking you away from your family in some way. So I'm just going to say it. I think that you want to leave your relationship. That's the feeling I got. This might even be a marriage or a relationship that's close enough to a marriage. I think you may have met someone you really want to be with, or it might be someone from the past that has come back, or I don't know, you might want to make an offer to somebody else. I think that you think about them at night. I think that's what we're getting here. I think that nighttime, when you're not keeping yourself busy, that's when you're thinking about them. And I think it brings fear. Like, what if I leave only to fail in the new relationship? Can I really throw away all the time? I think the territory card is referring to these two distinct sides of yourself. You kind of don't want to let this side go, and you're really excited to get over here. There's a side of you that's afraid to leave, and there's the one that is excited for new life in general. And that's what I feel intuitively from the dream. Let me know in the comments if you resonate with this, please like and subscribe to the channel for more dream messages. I hope this helped, dreamers.